Welcome to a section where we will learn about set operators. First, not to confuse the set operators with the set clause of the update statement. These are two completely different things. The set operators are a way of combining multiple standalone select statements into a one. So, in one output, we combine the outputs of multiple select statements. And those are union, union all, intersect, and minus. The union set operator combines queries and returns all of the distinct rows to us. The union all returns all of the rows, including the duplicate ones. The intersect set operator returns only those that are present in both queries, and the minus set operator deducts matched results from our first query. To see how this works, let's look at our following image. On my left-hand side, I have two selects. One is from the table 1, and it's fetching the ID and the name from that table. We got two results, one with the ID 1 Ford, one with the ID 2 with the name of Tesla. The second select from table 2 is picking up the num column and the make column. And this one has the num2 for Tesla and num3 for Toyota, right? Now, if we use the set operators on those two tables, the output would look like following. So if we union it, we're gonna get the distinct results. So I'm gonna get Ford, Tesla. Again, if we check the second table results, it also has a row with a value of one column of 2 and the second column of Tesla, but it is not outputted in our final result. And lastly, the row with the number 3, Toyota, is also returned. So the union has removed one row of the value 2, Tesla, as this will be a duplicate. The union all functions in a similar way as the union, but it also returns those duplicate rows, right? So it returned all of the values from the first table and all of the results from the second table. The intersect set operator returns only the matched rows. So our intersect set operator has found that there is one identical row present in both of the tables, and it's looking at all of the columns. So 2 equals 2, and Tesla equals Tesla, and this is the output, as it returned only the matching rows. The minus set operator looks at the first table and deducts the results from our second table. Of course, only those that match. So the minus set operator found that the first table has also the row with the values 2 and Tesla, and it deducted that value from our first table and returned only one row as a final result. In the following lessons, we'll go through some examples and we'll explain those things more in detail. But before we proceed, we have to have in mind that there are a couple of limitations or rules when using the set operators. The first one is that the number of columns returned from each of the query in a union, union all, minus, or intersect has to be the same. Also, the data type of those columns has to match. So we cannot combine number with a varchar, varchar with a date, and so on. We cannot use CLOB or BLOB data types with our set operators, and the ordering can be done only after the last query. So after our last select, we can include the order by clause. So stick with me and see you in the next lesson when we'll go through some examples. See you over there.